Hello everybody, it is me, Anthony Coach, here on YouTube yet again with another video. Now, Joe Satriani is a monster giant in the world of guitar, and although he isn't the reason that I play guitar, and that's a different video for a different day, he is 1,000,000,000% the first shred guitar player I ever remember listening to. Long before I picked up a guitar, and he blew my mind back then, and he continued to blow my mind when I picked up a guitar and tried to learn his stuff, and he will continue to blow my mind long into the future, I'm sure. And I had to pick just 10 times that he completely blew my mind, so it was very tricky. Here we go. And coming in at number 10, it is always with me, always with you. And the lick in question happens at 1 minute 11. And it, to me, is such a defining moment in my guitar playing. Every guitarist wants to learn this song, and then when you reach this part, it's the first stumbling block. It's insane. He plays a really high bend up on fret 21, then a little lick, and then he does this crazy descending legato lick. The stuff that Joe Satriani is famous for. It's tasteful, yet fast and fluid, and impressive sounding. It sounds like this. Then at number 9, we've got a little bit of it's a kind of a half riff, half lead thing. And this establishes the key of E minor in the song Crystal Planet. And it happens from the very beginning of the piece. And this is one of those licks that definitely takes advantage of the open string. He's got this B drawn in throughout, and then he's just got this really infectious, groovy, high riff kind of thing. I don't even need to talk about it because you can hear it. It sounds like this. Number 8, we've got a very similar kind of thing. It's at the very beginning of the piece of music. It's more of a riff than a shred lick, but it is no less good. It is no less good. It doesn't sound right, but I'm going to stick with it. It's no less as good as a shred lick. There is no right hand at all, apart from some clever muting of those open strings, because it's all tapped. It's a Mixolydian kind of a sound. It's at the beginning of the song. It sounds like this. Okay, we're getting serious now because we're at number 7, and this, it could be higher, but there are just others that are just better. But this one, this is so good. The song, this is The Extremist, and it happens at 1 minute 21, and up to this point it's been a kind of an E blues sound, and then at this point it's kind of an E major, E minor, blurring the lines, and then at this point he goes to the relative minor with such an amazing impact, C sharp minor, with this lick that just goes up the neck, but it uses this really ingenious method of using an open string occasionally to break up those high notes, and then down to a really fast descending lick to end on a C sharp. Number 6, Satch Boogie, taken from the Surfing with the Alien album. And this is the longest lick on the list, I think. You know what section it is. It's the craziest one. It's at 1 minute 50, and it's the long drawn out tapping section. There's just drums and Joe, and he's playing some crazy stuff, all just on that one A string. It's the kind of thing that when you're 8 years old listening to shred, you think, how is that even done? But this lick, this blows my mind. This is the craziest lick, because he doesn't stick with one arpeggio. Generally what happens when you tap is you just do a very quick little thing and then you're back into your shredding. This one, no. Switching between crazy sounding arpeggios, just really free with the harmony. It's just so fluid and changes key. I don't know what key it goes into, but it goes into all sorts of different keys before it finally resolves, and then goes back into the main riff of Sach Boogie. Here we go. Number 5 is the track Circles from the same album, Surfing with the Alien. And it's one of those songs that starts off all calm and laid back and then just goes insane with all the big drums and the guitar loud and the distortions and the things with the stuff. But there is just one lick in this that Joe plays that just catches my ear every single time. Is in E minor and is up here. He plays this super high bend. He gets your attention with the high bend, and then he descends through the scale, but it goes slide down, big note, top note like this, then slide down, then another top note, and then slide down, and then a top note, and it just gets this really, I think it's just so unique to guitar. Yeah, you could come up with this melody on a flute or bagpipes or piano, but there's something about the makeup of a guitar that makes me think that only a guitarist, only an amazing guitarist like Satriani would come up with something like this. Those swooping down, then a top note, then swooping down, then an upper note, then swooping down. Oh, just amazing. Anyway, it sounds like this. Okay, we're getting close to the top now, so these licks get just even more blowing my mind here. This is number 4. And this is from Surfing with the Alien, the track from the album Surfing with the Alien. Everyone can remember where they were when they heard this lick. If you've heard this album, if you grew up like I did listening to the great Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, this lick is just, there's something about this lick. It's the way it sounds. It happens at 1 minute 10 and switches the key of the piece to C sharp minor, but with a Phrygian sound. And does he just start down here? No, he starts all the way up here. Is he just tapping? No, he's tapping with the side of his plectrum. Is he tapping at a normal speed? No, he's tapping as fast as he possibly can. That opening sound of those two clashing notes, and that is the C sharp clashing with the D, that flat 9, which is that distinctive Phrygian sound, he just utilises that to just create this shred moment, but musical because it's going, hey, we've changed key, we're in C sharp Phrygian, and then just descending through this crazy lick into a more legato Joe Satriani style. It sounds a little bit like this. I tried to get it close, it sounds a bit like this. Still with us? Still with us? We're up to number 3. Right, this is so personal to me. When I first picked up a guitar, I learned, as everyone does, by a few slow songs and Oasis, Stereophonics and Travis. They were big bands. They still are quite big bands, but they were breaking through when I picked up a guitar. And then you start to get more confident and you start to try and approach some of these shred styles. I bought the Joe Satriani songbook. It had all his best songs in there, and there was a song in there called Rubina. This song is just so personal to me, and this lick in particular. I remember getting the beginning bit, getting even the parts after this lick quite close, but then I used to try and play this lick and it was impossible. It was impossible, and even today when I was recording it earlier, I was struggling. It's tough. All he's doing is he's going down a B minor pentatonic scale, B minor pentatonic, first position. He's just doing it super fast. Goes down 4 strings like this, da 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 da, then goes from the next string, da 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 da. But he does it so super fast and so clean. Listen to the original if you want to hear how it's properly done. Not only that, but he just adds the most tasteful hints of squealy artificial harmonics. Again, I tried my best to get it close, but I found this one tough. It's so fluid. Sounds a little bit like this. Okay, right, number 2. I couldn't play number 2. I tried, but I really couldn't. This is just off the wall crazy. I don't know if any guitar player was doing this technique before Joe Satriani pioneered it, started it, did it. I don't know. It's one of those licks where you hear it and you think, how are they playing that? And then you watch videos and you think, okay, that's how he's doing it. I'll attempt to learn it. I found this the trickiest to play. I tried. It's from Mystical Potato Head Groove Thing. And it happens throughout the song, but I chose the one at 1 minute 33. And he's switching from a B minor 11 arpeggio going up to a D major 11 arpeggio. I hope I've got that theory right. I checked it out earlier. I might be wrong, but I think that's right. Minor 11, major 11. Look at that. He's puts his hand over here, mutes the strings, and then just hammer-ons from nowhere. Like this, and then up here with this other arpeggio like this. Crazy. Then you listen to the lick, listen to the original, listen to the lick he even follows that with, while that's still going on in the background. Insane. I gave it a go. It went down like this. Okay, the Big Daddy, number 1. This lick is from Surfing with the Alien. It's from the song Crushing Day, and it's at 2 minutes 39. When I listen to this lick, how do you come up with something like this? It's got everything. It's extremely difficult to play. I completely mashed some sweep picking. I tried, but it's very difficult to play, which, come on, it's shred. That's a thing, okay? It sounds good, which is probably more important, but no. No, it sounds incredible, and it's just sweeps then into a really difficult legato section, then the same sweeps, then the same legato section, but then it just switches it up at the last second and takes it to the high note. Every time I hear this song, every time I hear this one lick in this song, he knew what he was doing, and it sounds something like this. So, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Did I do good? Did I choose a good 10 licks and phrases and riffs? If not, let me know in the comments below. If so, then still let me know. It's always good to get that feedback. It lets me know I'm doing things right or indeed wrong. If you have not already, then subscribe to my channel if you want more videos like this and some videos which aren't like this. I've been Anthony Couch, thank you very much for watching, and keep listening to Joe Satriani, he will blow your mind as well.